Are you hoping to retire comfortably and generate steady income from your investments? In this video, I'll walk you through practical steps to build a sustainable dividend income stream for your retirement years. Many people dream of living off their investments during retirement, but relying on the stock market can feel risky, especially if you're worried about outliving your savings. That's why dividend investing is such a powerful strategy. It allows you to create a portfolio that pays you regularly, helping to cover your expenses even when you're no longer working. But how do you actually set this up? How do you choose companies? And how do you make sure your income lasts for decades? Let's break it down together, step by step. First, it's important to understand what dividend investing means. A dividend is simply a portion of a company's profits paid out to shareholders, usually every quarter. By owning shares of companies that pay dividends, you receive cash payments just for holding their stock. When you build a portfolio of these companies, you create a stream of income that can help fund your retirement. Let's start with the basics. Why focus on dividends? Dividends offer a few key advantages for retirees. They provide predictable cash flow, which you can use to pay bills or reinvest. Unlike selling shares, you don't have to worry about timing the market to fund your lifestyle. And historically, companies that pay and grow dividends have tended to be more stable and resilient even during market downturns. So, how can you construct a dividend portfolio that supports you throughout retirement? Here are 4 key steps. Step 1. Set your income goal. Before you start picking stocks, it's critical to know how much income you actually need from your portfolio. Take a look at your monthly expenses, add in a cushion for emergencies and inflation, and estimate how much you'll need annually. For example, if you want $3,000 per month from your investments, you'll need $36,000 per year in dividend income. Step 2. Understand key terms and metrics. When evaluating dividend stocks, there are a few terms you need to know. First, dividend yield. This is the annual dividend payment divided by the current share price, shown as a percentage. For example, if a company pays $2 per share each year and the share price is $40, the dividend yield is 5%. Next, payout ratio. This tells you what portion of a company's earnings are being paid out as dividends. A lower payout ratio, typically under 60%, means the company is keeping enough profits to reinvest in its business, making the dividend more sustainable. Finally, diversification. This simply means spreading your investments across different companies and industries, so you're not overly reliant on any one source of income. Step 3. Choose high-quality, reliable dividend payers. Not all dividend stocks are created equal. While it can be tempting to chase the highest yields, these often come with higher risks. Instead, look for companies with a consistent track record of paying and increasing dividends over time. A good starting point is to consider dividend aristocrats. These are companies in the S&P 500 that have increased their dividends for at least 25 consecutive years. Examples include Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, and Coca-Cola. Let's look at Procter & Gamble. Over the past several decades, they've consistently paid and raised their dividend every year. That kind of reliability is valuable when you're depending on dividend income to pay your bills. Step 4. Build a diversified portfolio. To reduce risk, avoid putting all your money into one stock or one sector. Instead, spread your investments across several high-quality companies in different industries. For example, you might hold shares in healthcare, consumer goods, utilities, and some technology companies that pay dividends. Let's say you invest in Johnson & Johnson for healthcare, PepsiCo for consumer staples, and Duke Energy for utilities. If one industry faces challenges, the others can help balance out your income. You can also achieve diversification with dividend-focused, exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. These are baskets of dividend-paying stocks that you can buy with a single investment. Some popular examples are Vanguard Dividend Appreciation ETF or Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. These funds automatically spread your money across dozens or even hundreds of companies, making diversification easier, especially for beginners. Step 5. Reinvest and monitor your portfolio. In the early years, consider reinvesting your dividends. This allows your income stream to grow over time, thanks to compounding. As you approach retirement, you can switch to taking the dividends as cash to cover your expenses. It's also important to review your portfolio regularly, at least once a year. Make sure the companies you own are still financially healthy and committed to paying dividends. If a company cuts its dividend or its fundamentals weaken, consider replacing it with a stronger option. Let's quickly recap the key terms we discussed. Dividend yield, the percentage of your investment you'll receive in dividends each year. Payout ratio, the percentage of a company's earnings paid out as dividends, which helps you judge how sustainable the dividend is. Diversification, spreading your investments across different companies and industries to reduce risk. Now, let's see how this all comes together with an example. Imagine you have a $600,000 investment portfolio. You build a diversified mix of high-quality dividend stocks and ETFs with an average dividend yield of 4%. That means your portfolio could produce around $24,000 a year in dividends, or $2,000 per month. If you need more income, you can look for ways to increase your yield slightly, while making sure you're not taking on too much risk. Or you might supplement your income by gradually selling a small portion of your shares each year. Remember, it's important to focus on both the amount and the reliability of your dividend income. A 4% yield from stable companies is generally more sustainable than a 7 or 8% yield from riskier stocks. As you plan for retirement, also consider factors like taxes, inflation, and your overall asset allocation. Consulting with a financial professional can help you tailor your strategy to your personal needs. Let's quickly recap what we've covered. First, set your target income based on your retirement needs. Second, understand key terms like dividend yield, payout ratio, and diversification. Third, choose high-quality, reliable dividend payers, like Dividend Aristocrats or reputable ETFs. Fourth, build a diversified portfolio across different industries. And finally, reinvest your dividends while you're still growing your portfolio and monitor your holdings regularly. Building a sustainable dividend income stream can help you enjoy a more comfortable, less stressful retirement. It's not about chasing the highest yields, but about creating a reliable foundation that supports your lifestyle for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment with your own dividend investing experiences or questions. Your support helps this channel reach more people who want to take control of their financial future. And remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research or consult with a qualified professional before making investment decisions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.